All right, the hospital strength test. The hell is this? So I haven't been able to test myself with this for a few years because you need, as you can see, a piece of equipment. And what I would usually do it would be in my office, and I had a glute ham device. But the glute ham device was really cushioned. You could adjust it. It was fancy. And I have these dip bars that I do for dips, dip shrugs of varying degrees, rows, inverted row work, rebound work, and some other things. And I was looking at it and I'm like, I wonder if I could position myself. Let me just try this. And so I tried it on a previous video just to see what I could go, and was like, okay, wait, I'm going to test my hospital strength test. What the hell is a hospital strength test? Well, as you can see, it's just a back extension test. But what they used to do is they used to have this, you had to hold this for 3 minutes just to be able to get an interview to work in a hospital, because it was noted that you had to have physical aptitude to be able to go into a hospital in the event that somebody would fall or faint or needed to be lifted and shifted from bed to bed or whatever it was. Well, they got rid of the test, I believe, in the late 90s because the physical aptitude of humanity was declining at such a rapid pace that they couldn't hire anyone to be in the hospitals. And they also increased the services offered in the hospital and increased all the reasons why you would want to go into the hospital and emergency this and that, and it's just exploded. So they had to take away the test. Instead of holding the standard being people rise up to it, they had to take it away to facilitate a need, is what their explanation was. So how do you do this test? Well, you want the anchor to be just below your penis or vagina, is what I got here. Now, the interesting part of this test right now is there's a metal fucking bar digging into my quads that if I relax any part of me, it digs into my bones. It's also cutting off the blood to my femoral artery, which you'll see at the end of this video. My left hand slips because I was close to blacking out. There are more comfortable ways to do it on a countertop or a kitchen table or some sort of a back extension machine at a gym or at your home if you have a glute ham device. But I like the pivot, or I was messing around with the pivot here being just below my penis. If you're a woman, it's vagina, vagina. And then you just stay above parallel for 3 minutes is the minimum. Your spine is close to above parallel is the minimum. 3 minutes is what you want to get. It hits everything in the posterior from the top of the neck all the way down to the heels. And again, this version here is one of the most uncomfortable ones. That's why I was stoked I even did it, that if you throw me on a cushioned glute ham, no problem. I'll be shooting for 5 is what the goal would be. But you see my left hand slipped right there. And now I'm like about to black out. But the hospital strength test, yet one for me, and my annual strength test that I like to do for myself. Pretty stoked about this piece of equipment that I invented into this move.